What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Porch up here, and I'm coming at you with entry number 21? 21 of the I already lost count of the June Vlog Challenge 2022, which makes this June 21st, 2022. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's Tuesday. Hope you survived your Monday, and I hope that your Tuesday was a little bit better. But yeah, Morty, you guys remember him, the little kitty we brought home a couple years ago. This is him all grown up, and now he's an asshole. But he came up here because I guess he missed me. Because I left for a few hours. I went and saw Top Gun Maverick with Tanner and Brittany, and it was pretty freaking good. You guys need to go see it if you haven't already. It's one of those movies that just it's where the sequel is probably better than the original. So they Empire Strike Back the bitch. You know, like it was just like one of those movies where it's definitely like more drawn out, and it's a good story, predictable. Like I was telling her, I pretty much spoiled the entire movie for her because she said it was okay. But I needed somebody to talk to besides Tanner about it. But Tanner agreed that it's one of those movies that you got to see on multiple watches. And he says, I want to go see it again. And I was like, well, if you go see it again, you know, I'll try to go with you the next time. Just hope it's still in theaters, you know, when we get back from our trip this week. But it was pretty good. I could see why my friend Henry went and saw it 4 times and about to go see it a 5th time and a 6th time. Didn't he say he was going to see it 2 more times?
Henry?
Yeah, he said he was going to go see it at the IMAX theater, and then he's going to go see it at a drive-in.
Yeah.
So he's going to go see it half a dozen times, which is cool because I think I did the exact same thing with the movie that I've seen multiple times, more than twice. I think the last time I did that was Attack of the Clones. I think I saw that like 3 or 4 times in theaters. And there's the other kitty. There's Maui Titty. But it's a good movie. You guys need to go see it. I told her I'd probably rank it number 2, just below the Batman, because the Batman is probably still going to be my favorite movie of 2022. I mean, I haven't seen that many movies. I do still want to go see The Black Phone, which comes out this weekend, but I'll end up going to see that probably a few weeks from now. You know, maybe on a Tuesday night. Maybe take this one when we get back or something for a cheap movie night. Because that still interests me. The whole plot of that movie still sounds very, very interesting. But anyway, thanks to my mom for this one. But a happy Dachshund Day. As you can see, I don't have dachshunds. I have a beagle.
But you have dachshund sisters.
I do have dachshund sisters. I have Dusty and Scout. Not to be confused with your brother, Scout Chandler. But your Nona also has a Scout. So you have 2 Scouts in your life. Brother and cousin. So you get multiple Scouts. Do not attack my freaking phone charger, Morty. Thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, happy National Dachshund Day. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this off the charger if you're gonna be a prick about it. Thanks, Morty.
Morty is the definition of being a prick about it.
He's a prick. See this? This is the face of a prick. He's got the blackest eyes. The prick's eyes. And so the poll today, which, could you take a look at that real quick for me? I haven't checked it all day today.
If I can remember how to do it.
I'll show you. You just go to YouTube, go to my profile, and go to the community tab. It should be like the last one that I posted. Oh, before that one. All right, it was, would you rather, read it.
Know the date of your death or know how you die.
Yeah. So that was another thing that I saw on the app, the Would You Rather app. And so what's the results so far?
It doesn't show me.
No results?
It just shows me 2 votes. It doesn't tell me which one.
Oh, you got to vote on it to get it.
Oh.
Yeah.
We all picked know the date of your death.
100% would pick. Okay, so I guess that's because I was on the fence about that one too. So why did you choose that one?
Because if I found out how I would die, then I would quit living my life. because I'd be scared.
Oh yeah, it's like, you die at an amusement park, or you die like
Yes.
you drowned, or
Yes.
you
I
have
have
fun.
enough anxiety without knowing how I'm going to die. I have enough fear in this life. I seem like I'm fearless. It is all fake. I'm a Cancer, true and true, so I have a hard shell and a super soft body. Yeah, no, not fearless at all. And my anxiety, I would just stop living my life. I would just stop. But if I knew the date, then I would do all of the things that I wanted to do before it happened.
I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking too. So you'd be like Jamie Lee Curtis's character in Halloween 2018.
I would be Jamie Lee Curtis's character ever. If I could ever be compared to Jamie Lee Curtis, I'm fine with that.
Would you rather be a functioning alcoholic or non-functioning alcoholic, Jamie Lee Curtis?
I don't care.
But anyway,
Jamie Lee Curtis is a queen.
She is. But yeah, so yeah, I would probably do the exact same. I'd probably be like, yeah, tell me the day I'm gonna die, and I'll just live it to the fullest until that day, and we'll see. I mean, it'd be interesting to see, how that would happen that day, whether it be, because like, in all honesty, I want to go on my sleep. That's how I want to go.
I think that's how everybody wants to.
But if not, then of course it's to quote the Motley Crue lyric, probably skydive naked from an airplane. That's probably how I want to go. That's a Cards Against Humanity is like blank. That's how I want to die, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like balls deep in a squealing hog. That's how I want to die.
That's one of his favorites.
That's if you ever play Cards Against Humanity with me, I have a tier list of this is an absolute winner, this is a potential winner, this is probably going to be a winner, or these are not going to win at all. The list is a lot bigger with you play that card, you're an automatic winner. But if multiple cards get played in the same round, then it becomes damn near impossible. Because I do like cards like that. 100% Mexican black tar heroin or something like that. That's always a winner. One card I've seen one time, and I've never seen it again. It's my absolute favorite card, and it was Margaret Thatcher's Strap On. Just the imagery, just it's hilarious. Come on, it's funny. That's why you're shaking your head.
I'm shaking my head at you.
But regardless, also the 30-day. The photo challenge was I took a picture of the poster outside of the theater when I saw Maverick. So that was the photo challenge of the day. The song of the day, I haven't posted it yet because I've been busy. I didn't come straight home after the movie. I went shopping, grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping for me because my anxiety was crippling today. So he did it for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's so crippling. She had leftovers for dinner.
I did. He told me to stay home and play video games. It was weird.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
No. So
I'm kind of always on the go.
Yeah, but I mean, she just needs to learn to just take it easy sometimes. You don't have to be go, go, go all the time, because that's like a battery. The more you use it, the quicker it drains and the quicker you have to replace it. So that's kind of how I see it. Like, I may, go 1 or 2 days without doing jack shit, but then like 3 or 4 days in a row I'm go, 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 and then it's like, what? Stop. Take it easy.
He
chill.
Balances me out.
Yeah, because I'm not lazy.
Mm-mm.
There are some days where okay, I've done enough in a row. I think I'm just gonna take it easy today. And I swear to God, if you bark during this, Ami,
Snooze.
real quick, snooze that shit. Yeah, so I went grocery shopping. Funny story. Went to Walmart, which is where the salt of the earth type of people are. I only feared for my life twice, so that's a good thing. This one I forgot to tell you. I did tell her one instance that I encountered. So there was this lady. She came in about the same time I did. She wasn't wearing shoes. She was just wearing like ankle width socks and just walking around Walmart. Like, legitimately thought she was like she escaped from the mental hospital or something, which she probably did. And if you did, then yeah, proud of you. Way to break out. Would not go to Walmart as my first trip. I can tell you that. But yeah, she was walking around and she was in the checkout line ahead of me because they have all self checkout at night. Which one of the associates explained to me the reason why there were no like physical cashiers was because apparently all their cashiers are students that they have working right now, so they can't work past a certain time or something like that.
Whatever. I was an employee at Walmart while I was a student, and I regularly got scheduled 4 p.m. to midnight, 3 p.m. to 11. Those were like my normal schedule. That's
yeah, but now our generation has bitched about it so much that they changed the rules. So
whatever. Just don't take 8 a.m. classes like I did. Actually, I took 8 a.m. classes too. Thanks, Senora.
Yeah, I took a few 8 a.m. classes myself.
Senora convinced me that it was a good idea, and it was not. I mean, I still graduated with honors, but...
Yeah, my grandma convinced me because she's like, the quicker you go, the quicker you can come home. And I'm like, you got that right. But I eventually learned, I think it was my last year at WT, I, I had like a 1:30 class, or a 12 o'clock class or something like that, and then I didn't have another class till like 2 or 3:30 or something like that. So I could have a little bit of a bridge between my, second to last and last class so that I could eat lunch. And, at the time she was living in not in Portales, she were living in Canyon. So I would just go to her apartment while she was at work, and I would just go to her place and take a nap or, watch TV or eat or all three. And gave myself a little bit of a window, and it actually was pretty freaking nice. So if you're going to go to college, if you're going to do that, spreading out is not a bad idea. But the beginning of my college career, when I went to AC, I had to work nights, so I couldn't space them out like I wanted to. So I had to take all of them like early in the morning to early afternoon, and then by the time I got out of class, I'd have to go to work like instantly, like go home, change, and go straight to work is how it worked on I think I took I took Tuesday, Thursday classes to start. But anyway, so I lost my train of thought. I just went on a college rant. I don't know what the hell I was talking about before that.
The no shoes lady.
Oh yeah, the no shoes lady. Yeah, so I'm gonna let the dogs out real quick, so I gotta get up. I'm going mobile, just so you know that I still have legs. But so she took her sweet ass time. I got this basket full of shit, and she is literally just going, doot, doot, doot. $330 or $260 worth of stuff, I think is what she ended up having. So that took forever. And I'm looking around, and it's my best bet because they're like families with like baskets and armfuls of stuff. And I'm like, this is probably my best bet. If she would just pick up the pace a little bit, that would be great. The only pace that she probably knew was the salsa. So that's probably all I got to tell you about that. But she like took some stuff out. She bought a pair of slides, so she was going to buy a pair of shoes, but she chose not to and just put them on top of the register checkout, which I'm like, okay, cool. So she's done, and she kind of takes off pretty quickly after she's finished checking out. And I get up there to start scanning my stuff, and on the screen it said, card declined, please see associate, or something like that. And I'm like, I think this chick just shoplifted.
So see that? Why didn't she take the shoes? She wasn't gonna pay for them anyway.
She probably could have walked. She could have walked out wearing them, and they probably wouldn't have said anything.
No, probably not.
And so I'm standing there like I am Confucian, and then one of the associates walks by, and she was like, "Is there a problem, sir?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think that lady just stole some stuff because it said card declined." And she was like, "Oh, it was for somebody else." And I was thinking, "No, it fucking wasn't. I could tell you like 90% sure that it was her. And she's like, yeah, and besides, if she did anything, there's nothing I can do about it. Which she informed me, because she, like she said earlier, she worked at Walmart for a little bit. And that's pretty much like security's job, apparently.
Yeah, so like as a cashier, or I actually started as a door greeter. Um, I worked as a door greeter and as a cashier, and in those instances, you have to alert management, and then management can do something about it or contact security, that kind of thing. But we were actually not permitted to say anything or approach them, and it was for our own safety. So we were not supposed to do anything about it. Plus, there's, legality involved. Like if you falsely accuse somebody or falsely detain somebody because of it. So as a cashier or as just an associate, there really isn't anything that they can do. But I mean, had the door greeter been doing their job, she should have been caught, because in our Walmart, the door greeters are trained asset protection.
Yeah, like the last line of security.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But which it was a little Hispanic girl was the door greeter, so
she was not doing her job.
She was not.
I know exactly which one you're talking about, and she does not do her
But
job.
she asked for my receipt because I was the next person right behind that lady, so I was like, "You're gonna ask for my receipt, but you probably didn't ask for hers. That's whatever."
It's because she picks the easy ones. She picks the ones that she thinks aren't going to give her a fight, which I understand because it's really frustrating. Like, it is super frustrating as a door greeter. I worked door greeting over Christmas, and it was really frustrating because they would be buying these big toys and stuff, which at the time, door greeters were not trained in asset protection, at least not in the store that I worked. So we just checked receipts, and, if we saw something, or if we didn't see something on the receipt or whatever, we would just be like, hold on just a second, let me go check something with my manager real quick. And, whatever. I never had anybody run. I worked in a little tiny Walmart, though. Nothing bad ever happened there. Not really.
Which surprised the hell out of me, because Portales looks like one of those towns that, because college kids are stupid, they would try to shoplift stuff like that.
Well, no, they're all experienced shoplifters, so.
Oh, my sister used to date an experienced shoplifter, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't catch them because I'm just looking for stuff in the cart. I can't,
Right. Sorry.
Them down.
Gotta get up again, shitheads.
It was like, I am always overly nice now to the people that are working either as door greeters or as asset protection. First of all, if they're just door greeters, they're usually old. Or handicapped of some kind, so I'm not going to be a jerk to begin with.
Yeah.
And then if they're asset protection working the doors, I'm still going to be nice because I know how much it sucks when somebody's rude to you or just like completely ignores you and walks away when you're asking for your receipt. It just we're just trying to do our job, man. We're just trying to do our job.
I feel that, but I mean, yeah, that's understandable because usually, like, in town here, the door greeters are like, little Ethel, who just retired from working for the city and she needs a part-time job to, get through. Or, Walter, who is in a wheelchair and that's the only job that will hire him, So it's like...
I actually had a door greeter named Walter.
What are the odds?
He was really mean.
But
oh, no, his name was Roger.
Oh, Roger. But yeah, like when she told me she was a door greeter, I'm like, you've got to be like the youngest door greeter I've ever heard of. And then they started hiring people like that here, not just the old people, but like, high school kids that can work 15 hours a week or, something like that, And
I was the youngest door greeter.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting.
But Tabby was the best door greeter.
There you go. So shout out to Tabby.
And she's still there.
She's still in good old Portales, New Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Tabby was the best. Nobody could ever outdo Tabby.
There you go. It's also the name of a cat. So the other instance that I had was I encountered these two ladies that I can only assume just crawled out of their meth lab. One of them actually had a Nazi SS tattoo behind her ear. So real salt of the earth type of people. They look like that They looked like they were gonna smell like throw up. Like that's how ridiculous these two were. They were sisters or something, and they were. Ironically, I ran into them down the shampoo aisle, and I'm like, "Y'all know what that is?" Like, I'm just like looking at them, and I'm like, "Oh, good for y'all. You guys have finally decided to give bathing a try. Good for you." And I've ran into them like multiple times. Like, I'm going down an aisle, and there they are, parked with their cart right in the middle of the fucking aisle. Which that is my favorite thing when people do that. I'm just trying to go down the aisle, grab what I need to grab, and then get out. But like when there's like, a concert or something down the middle of an aisle, I'm just like, oh, come on. And so I went to the sporting goods department because flashlights was on the list, just in case we get a flat in the middle of the night, or whatever. Um, and they have all the flashlights behind glass now because we have sunk that low as a society. They had phone chargers and flashlights behind glass now. So, good job, America. And so I only have the option to push a little button on the counter that, will tell you, like, a Walmart associate will be with you shortly. It's like, no, you won't. Chandler, do not. You dropped that, didn't you? Right down the, son, why do you do that shit? I pushed it like 4 or 5 times, and this associate never came. And lo and behold, like after the 3rd time I pushed it, the 2 meth lab ladies come up, and one of them goes behind the register and starts looking at the rifles. I'm like, why? please don't. Why are you doing that? And then the other one's like writing stuff down like on a notebook paper. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Are y'all conspiring? Like, what is this? Like, I was actually kind of terrified for a second. I'm like, I'm just trying to get a flashlight. I'm not trying to get shot here, lady. So I pushed the button 2 more times, and associate never came. And so finally, I just said fuck it, and went back and got shampoo and stuff like that. And it was just, it was ridiculous. But anywho, so there's that. It was a very traumatic experience at Walmart.
Sounds like it.
That, and I couldn't find a couple of things. It took me like 20 minutes to find a manicure pedicure set, which doesn't exist, so I just bought one of each.
That's what I intended.
Yeah, because I could have sworn that it was like 2-in-1 type of thing, but I got one that was like on the go pedicure set or manicure set, and then I got a small like pedicure set. So that's what I did. But anyway, so the 30-day song challenge, I haven't posted yet, like I said earlier. But the challenge was name a song that came out the year you were born. I was born in probably the best year of all time, 1992. And so the song I was going to pick was Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot. And it was funny because we both had it stuck in our head this morning.
Yep.
For no reason. For no reason at all. And I was like, because I was perusing last night because I saw that the next day was going to be that challenge. And so I'm looking up songs from 1992, and sure enough, Sir Mix-a-Lot was right there. So I went to bed with it stuck in my head. I woke up with it stuck in my head, and now it's on the list after I get this posted. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. Hope you guys had a great day.
I don't get to do one for my
song? Yeah, 93.
Rude?
What came out in 93?
Rude.
The next year.
I'm trying to pick a good one, because some of them are kind of stupid. Oh, Mr. Jones by Counting Crows.
Mr. Jones and me. Yeah.
That's the one.
Song's so good they named a soda after it.
It is a good one.
Have you ever had the Mr. Jones sodas?
The Jones sodas?
Yeah.
Yes.
I always called it Mr. Jones sodas when I was a kid because of the song.
Yeah.
So
my friend Robin, my old manager at Walmart, actually had a couple of her photos featured on the labels.
Oh, really? That's cool. That's real cool. I think I tried the root beer one and then like the cream soda one or something like that.
The cotton candy one was the.
Oh, I tried that one too. That was good.
The green apple.
I didn't try that one, but we had a select variety because I think you can only get it at United back in the Disney.
Hastings.
Oh, Hastings. Well, they had it at United here.
Yeah, we had it at Albertsons too, but The place to get all the fun flavors was Hastings.
Yeah, well, R.I.P.
They all had coolers right outside the Hardback Cafe.
Oh, that's right, they did. I think ours was just filled with like Monster and Mountain Dew and shit.
I promise they had Jones.
They more than likely did.
Every Hastings that I went to.
Now she's casting a spell like she's like Scarlet Witch or something like that with her hand.
I was making the shape of a cooler.
In other words, a rectangle. So, hey, that's assault, brother. And Chandler didn't like that one very much. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Like I said, hope you guys had a great day. Hope you guys are going to have a kick-ass week.
Happy.
And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. So always remember, my little piglets, call it Pork Chop. Loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Say bye, Chandler.
Bye.
Say bye. Say bye, Chandler. You say bye. You say bye. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God, assaulted by my wife and then my dog. That's how life goes. 'Tis life. That's life.